7.
My father is completely heartbroken.
That's gotta hurt. First he's gotta deal with you being kidnapped, and then he has to hear about Iris.
She's been lying to him since the day she came to Bay City. I can't believe her.
Take it easy. Come on, bad things happen in bunches. Maybe this is the end of it.
Where's Allie?
Mrs. Martin took her to the park.
Well, I guess I used sitting around here brooding then, right?
What, are you home for the afternoon?
I started on this right now.
Great, use the energy to get working. What are you working on now?
As far as I'm concerned, Iris can leave
Whoa,
town
whoa,
and
whoa,
not
hold it,
ever-
hold it.
What?
This is that video match article.
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna finish that article, are you?
Well, I thought there were going to be other witnesses first.
There were. Evan was supposed to testify, wasn't he?
Yes, but he's in the hospital.
But he's due out in a few days.
I don't want to ask for an adjournment, not even for one day. Iris's testimony really got the jury thinking, and we're on a roll.
And we need to keep it going.
That's right. So we're going to have you take the stand next, let you tell your story, and then we'll play our trump.
Derek.
Right. So what do you say?
You know what is so disgusting?
What?
They act as if this is all just some kind of a game. Look at them laughing and joking.
Yeah, it does get like a zoo around here sometimes.
Felicia's life is on the line in there.
Look, and we are going to get her through it.
I'm sorry. Cass warned me it would be this way. I shouldn't let it get to me.
Come on, look on the bright side. I mean, Cass may have turned the jury with Iris's testimony.
You really think so?
Yeah, and pretty soon we're going to have Derek on the stand, and he's going to prove that Felicia didn't kill Jason.
I hope. God, I hope.
Hey, fella. You. Don't stand in front of the elevator. Did you hear me? Move.
Sam, it's going to be a great article.
All right. So after everything you've been through, you're just gonna jump right back into the middle of that mess.
Why wouldn't I?
Because I don't want you meeting any more jerks like Dustin Trent.
Look, my research is almost done. And that was a fluke.
Oh, that's what you call it, a fluke.
Look, Dustin would have found me anyway, even if I weren't doing the article on Video Match. He came to Bay City because he saw my picture in the paper last summer, remember?
Great. So you're gonna just publish that article and tell everybody that Video Match is a front for a call girl service.
Yes. I want to warn people so they don't use other services like that.
Why you?
Because I'm already on the inside.
Oh, that's marvelous.
I want people to realize how dangerous it is to go out with people they don't even know.
So you agree that it's dangerous. Good. That settles it.
Sam, stop!
The best thing to do with this article is to tell the cops what Video Match is and then let it drop.
Look, I don't want to fight with you, but I will, if I have to. I am going to do this article.
How long is it gonna take? Until you disappear again. Look, do you really think that Annie Rose is gonna take this laying down?
I don't care what she does.
Do you know what I think? I think you care more about that journalism award than you do about me or Allie.
That's not fair.
Lady, you are almost killed because of this article. I'm not going to allow that.
That's not your decision.
Fine. So you're just gonna go off, you're gonna do this article, and to hell with me and Allie?
I'm not just going off. I'm going to finish an article that I have already started.
Amazing. What about your father? How about how he feels? Are you gonna make him worry about you too? Where you going? You come back here. We're not finished with this conversation yet.
What do you want, Iris?
Well, lunch, of course. Oh, you're looking lovely as ever, Ada.
I don't know how you can show your face around here. Take it someplace else.
I suppose it's too much to ask you to show some understanding.
After what you did to Mac, your history, get out of here.
Fine. See you around, Ada.
Not if I see you first.
And Derek will be here later.
Yes.
Well, in the meantime, before things get started, why don't we go get you some lunch?
Okay. Good idea.
All right.
See you soon.
Hi. Miss Frame, hello. I have something you might want to hear.
Oh, really?
I told you I get results. Some PIs make promises. I deliver. What have you found out? They seem to have some surprise witness of this. Some guy named Derek.
Derek. No, I don't have anything on anyone by that name. What's his last name?
I don't know. Let me see what I can get out of Winthrop.
I wouldn't expect to get much from Cass.
I told you I get results. Do you know, you are better at this than I thought.
I'll assume that's a compliment.
Yeah. You have real killer instinct.
You ought to know.
Well, there's only one small problem, though.
Yeah?
You're still gonna lose.
Is that so?
Now, come on, just between the two of us, you don't really think you can pull this thing off, can you?
Let me tell you something, just between the two of us. By the end of the day, I will prove my client innocent. Now, how is that? Confident enough for you?
Now, how do you expect to do that? You can't prove her innocent unless, maybe you've got an eyewitness, huh? You have found the other strong man, haven't you?
No comment. Excuse me. Where the hell is Derek? He's supposed to be here by now.
I'm gonna go out. I'll check in the
You
hallway.
have to find him, Stacy. Everything is riding on this guy. Everything.
Yeah, I know. Listen, if we'll just get to it. Yeah, Stacy, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
You haven't seen a tall guy with longish hair? He probably looks like he's lost.
No, why?
What, you talking about Derek?
Yeah, he should have been here by now.
Look,
Besides, where'd all these people come from?
well, the press is smelling something big. They're gearing up.
Yeah, not to mention all the celebrity hounds who just can't wait to see Felicia on the stand.
Yeah, the DA called for extra cops to control the crowd.
Hey, you got business in this building? I asked you a question. Hey, hold it. See, I just feel that I've seen you before. Let me have some ID. Hey. Did you hear what I said? Let me have some ID.
Derek!
Hey, come on, hold it.
It's all right.
Hold it.
Wait up! Wait up!
Hi, did Dr. Frame leave a message where he would be at?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm having lunch with him.
Oh, well, let me page him.
Thanks. Excuse me, Dr. Peterson.
Jamie Frame,
Yes.
please come to the
I wanted to
first
talk to you
floor
about the
station.
paternity test.
Dr. Jamie Frame, please come to
Mr.
the first
McKinnon,
floor
I released the
station.
results to both you and Mrs. Frame. There's really nothing to discuss.
Just one question. Could the test be wrong?
I assure you there was no mistake. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Hey, Jake. I'm glad you could make it.
Hey, Jamie.
I'm sorry if I kept you waiting.
No, don't worry about it. I just got here.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. You sure you have time to have lunch?
Of course I have time. We're brothers-in-law.
We never got a chance to talk those days. Yeah. Listen, I never really had a decent chance anyway to really say thank you.
Well, why?
Well, Jake, if it wasn't for you, I might not have a son.
Hi, Sam. You look disappointed.
Sorry. How's Mac?
As well as can be expected. Look, I'm sorry if I interrupted your work. Go back to it. I'll take Amanda out to lunch.
You were supposed to meet Amanda here for lunch?
Yeah, I think that's what we arranged.
She must have forgotten. She's not here.
Where is she?
I don't know. I wish I did.
What is this, Sam?
She went to go work on that article.
What article? The video match article? Are you kidding me?
No. And you think after everything she'd been through, she'd appreciate somebody trying to look out
What
after her.
happened? You guys argued and then she just took off?
Of course we argued. I don't want her doing the video match article.
I don't want her doing it either.
Well?
Oh, she got stubborn on you.
Of course she got stubborn. I still think I'm right.
Of course you're right.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have yelled at her. Ugh. Shouldn't have driven her away.
What on earth is she thinking of? After everything we've been through. What is she doing? Is she trying to work through what happened to her? She thinks that by writing this article...
Maybe she'll get it out of her system. I should have made her talk to me, Rachel. I shouldn't have yelled at her.
Sam, you're only human. You love her. You were trying to protect her. Do we know where she is?
No.
Oh, fine. Then there's nothing we can do, right? We just gotta let her work it out and hope that she's all right.
I wish I knew what she was going through.
I don't think anybody could understand unless they'd been through it.
I've come to say goodbye.
I know.
I'm sorry that it has to hurt this way.
It's all right.
You know that I'll always care about you very much. But I only love Sam.
We're going now. It's time we started over. A new life.
You know how much I love you, don't you?
You can tell me every day. You do that? Ready to go?
Have you told Amanda that you came to Bay City to help me? How you want to see her hurt and crying and in pain, just like you were when Rachel killed your mother?
Amanda, don't you listen to her. It's not true.
Tell her how. You plan to make her pay?
Evan, what is she saying?
Amanda, don't listen to her. Everything's changed. No, I love you. I love you. Everything is different now.
Tell her the truth.
It isn't true, is it?
It's true.
Amanda,
Is it
please.
true?
No, Amanda, please.
Evan, tell her the truth. Tell her, tell her.
Don't touch me!
Amanda, it's not true. Amanda, it's not true. Stop.
No, it's not true. It can't be. Evan, how could you do this? No. Don't. Evan? Hi. I didn't mean to wake you. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Alone.
All I need are a couple of things I can use.
Oh, yeah, well, use this. I have nothing to say to you.
You spend the night with him every night, don't you?
Get away from me.
If Felicia Gallant didn't kill Jason Frame, who did?
I said to leave me alone. I won't talk to you. I won't talk to any of you.
Hey, you heard the lady. Get out of here.
He just wouldn't stop. He followed me everywhere I went.
It's okay. He's gone.
Right, I know. I'm fine.
You're shaking,
Sorry.
huh?
I'll be fine. I'm fine.
You shouldn't have come today.
No, yes, I wanted to. I wanted to come.
Sometimes I just don't think. I'm sorry.
What do you have to be sorry about?
Well, sometimes I forget how difficult this process is for other people. And when I'm under a lot of pressure, I'm not the
Cass,
usuals.
I'll be fine. I just never expected it to go on this long. It started out as a simple accident, and then... Well, now look what a nightmare it is.
Listen, I want you to do something for me. I want you to promise me something after you sit down, that you'll do something.
What?
Think about our wedding. Right after the trial, it'll be the most beautiful wedding anybody has ever seen, with the most beautiful bride. Okay?
Okay.
Think about that?
All I could get was that they think they've got an eyewitness.
The strong man? The one Felicia keeps insisting was there?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, he's probably going to claim he saw the whole thing.
That could blow this whole case right out of the water.
All rise. Court is now in session.
Be seated, please.
Where the hell is Stacy? She was supposed to be here with Derek.
I'll take a look.
Please do.
Cass, before I go up there, I want to make something very clear. I don't want Derek to take...
Is the defense ready to proceed? We are, Your Honor.
Cass, I don't want Derek to take any chances to help me. Is it really necessary that we put him on the stand?
Very well. Call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defense calls Felicia Gallant.
Raise your right hand, please. You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
If it's not one thing.
Hi. Your flowers came this morning.
Oh, good. I was hoping they would take the gloom out of this place.
It's my fault that I'm back in here. I should have listened to Jamie in the first place.
True. But at least now my brother says that you're doing very well, despite the fact that I had you out at a dinner when you should have been back here resting.
Oh, I think I was there because I wanted to be.
Yeah, but I should have insisted that you come back.
Amanda, you're not my keeper.
I know. But I can still care about what happens to you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Good. I'm glad we appreciate each other. Here, smell this. Does it smell great? Look, the very last thing that I want to hear is that you've gone and released yourself again, okay?
It's not a problem.
Good. And when you do finally get released from here, I'm going to make sure that you have one hot meal a day.
That's not necessary.
Not necessary. Hot meals are absolutely essential. It's the one thing that makes sick people better, don't you know that? So I'm going to come by once a day and cook you a meal.
Amanda, that is not necessary. Just stop it.
What?
You've got a husband and you have a child. They need you. I don't need you coming here bothering with me.
It's no bother. Come on, it's the least I can do.
I said I don't want you coming by.
Evan, what's the matter?
Didn't Sam tell you what I told him?
Yeah, but I didn't believe him.
Well, you should have. I do not want your gratitude.
My gratitude.
Yes. You see, what we went through, it was kind of frightening, and it brings people closer than they really are. But see, it's over now. Why don't we go back and live in the real world? You thank me. I don't need you to feel that you owe me anything. And frankly, I would feel better if I just didn't see you.
Evan, I can't.
Look, Amanda, I said end of subject. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. All right, if that's really the way you feel.
That's exactly how I feel.
Thank you very much. Listen, Jake, we really don't have to eat here if you'd rather not.
No, this is fine.
I wasn't even thinking about it when I made the reservations.
Well, actually, I like sitting on this side of the bar for a change.
Oh, do you? Good. It's rare that I get out for lunch these days.
Yeah, you're always busy in the hospital, huh?
Oh, it's either that or I'm at home with my baby. Listen, I can't resist. I've got to show you this. Check that out.
Hey, there's a little killer.
That's something to watch. Look at those eyes. You know, there's something I keep trying to get. It's that little look he has on his face, you know, right before he goes to sleep. There's just something there that you can't quite... Jake, I'm sorry. Well, I could go on and on and on.
No, hey, I love hearing about him. I really do. I love hearing about him.
You know, it's really nice that you and Marley are close to Steve. Although, sometimes I wonder, Jake, if Marley isn't identifying a little bit too much.
That's understandable.
Is it?
Jamie, why don't you try reversing our positions?
You mean if you and Marley had the baby and Vicky and I were the godparents?
Yeah, you have to realize that for Marley and mine, it's like we're on the outside looking in, you know?
And this man who called you to a meeting in a church is the same man who presented himself to you that night in your restaurant?
Yes.
And both times you were frightened?
Yes, I was terrified.
So naturally, when you saw him again dressed as the strong man the night of your party, you were frightened as well.
Yes, I was very frightened.
Okay. Now let's go back to the gun Jason Frame gave
Objection.
you. The gun that you say Jason Frame gave you.
I didn't want the gun. He put it into my purse, and I did keep it.
As protection?
Yes.
Miss Gallant, is this the gun he gave you?
It looks like it, yes.
Your Honor, I would like to enter this gun as Defense Exhibit B, and this box as Defense Exhibit C.
Proceed, Mr. Winthrop.
This is the box that was found at Jason Frame's home. It was meant to hold two guns. Miss Gallant, will you take the box, please?
Yes, please.
And will you put this gun in that depression right there? Your Honor, if I may, I would like to take People's Exhibit A, the murder weapon, and I would like to ask Miss Gallant to place it in the box alongside the other weapon. That's fine. Thank you. As we all can see, they're matching guns. They're a perfect pair. Which one did my client fire on the night in question? This one. Which one killed Jason Frame? People's Exhibit A, two different guns.
Objection. Now, no one has ever said that the murder weapon was rare. I move to disallow, Your Honor. The defense could have gotten that second gun anywhere.
But that's it, Your Honor. We didn't get this second gun just anywhere. If the court will allow, I intend to show that it was obtained by the man who picked it up the night of the murder. Miss Gallant also fired a gun that night, as she just testified. But the bullet from that gun did not strike Jason Frame. Zach?
Mr. Winthrop, I do not want my courtroom turned into a circus.
I assure Your Honor I will not allow that to happen. But the bullet from her gun hit something different entirely, Your Honor.
Objection!
And we have the report, the lab report, that will prove that. We will also present the man who removed Felicia's gun from the scene and only came forward afterwards. He was, in fact, an eyewitness to the shooting. He was, in fact, a strong man. After his testimony, I think it will become quite clear that Felicia Gallant could not have killed Jason Frame.
Oh, you do?
I'm trying to get you to listen to me.
You can't come in here. This is a men's room.
I can go anywhere I want to. To get you to listen to me, I realize that this is not easy for you, okay? I know that the crowds and all the people out there and everything upsets you.
I just want to say my piece and get out, okay?
I know that. And I also know the panic that you're feeling. I've felt it a number of times myself. Believe me. We need you. And Felicia needs you. For one time, just this one day, you have to fight it. You can't give in to your fears. Can you do that?
I'm here, aren't I?
You can't go into court like this. The jury isn't going to believe a word that you say. Derek, you have to be calm, confident, and positive about everything you saw that night and everything you did. Can you do that? Derek.
You're watching an...
Jake, the important thing is for you and Marley not to lose hope.
It's probably not gonna happen, Jimmy. The doctor is an expert.
Oh, I know, and I know the test results don't look good. But as much as I hate to admit this, doctors are not infallible, and tests can be wrong.
Yeah, they can mess the tests up.
I mean, that same doctor was the one who thought you were infertile, right?
Right.
I mean, they made a mistake. They had somehow mislabeled your specimen with another patient's, right?
Yeah, the tests can be wrong.
Well, this test was totally unnecessary. After thinking things through clearly last night, I know this baby is Jamie's.
Oh, right, and I'm sorry. You have never doubted that for a minute, right?
I don't doubt it now.
And Jake, there are new drugs coming out on the market every year. And both you and Marley are very young. Those are all things in your favor. Jake? Jake?
Right, I hear you.
Listen, you asked me a while ago how I'd feel if our positions were reversed. Well, I can tell you one thing. Neither Vicky or I would ever give up.
Yeah, Vicky wouldn't give up until she gets what she wants.
Have you been keeping up with the trial on the news since you've been here?
No.
Then you haven't heard.
What's happened? What's the news?
I know you and Iris work very closely at Corey.
Yes.
How well did you know Iris before you came to Bay City?
Rachel, what's all this about?
Iris has admitted to being behind the takeover attempt at Corey this summer.
She what?
Iris is the chief, Evan.
Are you kidding?
No.
She said she worked...
She's been lying ever since she arrived in Bay City.
Haven't you done enough damage, Rachel?
What do you mean neither one of them is in the building? Look, we looked through all the corridors. No one's seen them. But that's impossible. She went out to find them, and now she's...
Mr. Winthrop, this court is waiting.
Yes, Your Honor. I wonder if we might request a short recess, Your Honor. There seems to be a problem with one of our witnesses.
Mr. Winthrop, you've made this court a very long string of promises.
I know that, Your
And
Honor.
I've let you continue with this line of questioning on the proviso that you will eventually make your case clear.
And we will, Your Honor,
However,
but...
I will not tolerate delays. Now, if you wish to proceed, do so. Otherwise, I'll have to sustain the objection of the prosecution and disallow all this testimony about a second gun.
Yes, sir. Miss Gallant, the night of the shooting, when you went into the Hall of Mirrors, was Jason Frame... Did you know that Jason Frame was there?
No, I didn't.
Did you have any reason to want to kill him?
No, none.
Were you even angry with him for any reason?
No, I wasn't.
What happened exactly?
I went into the Hall of Mirrors really to just get away from the noise of the party. I was feeling tense. There were lots of flash bulbs going off and balloons popping, and there were people everywhere. I really wanted to go in just to be by myself for just a few minutes.
Okay, are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
Look, I know this is gonna be rough for you, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that you come through this okay.
I know.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, I don't want to blow it for Cass for when he's gonna reveal you to the court. So I'm gonna go in, find out from him when, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Stay put.
All right.
No, I didn't see anyone else. All I really heard were just the noises of the party. They were having a treasure hunt, and the treasure was to be inside one of the balloons. So...
Hi. Are you Derek?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Frankie. Cass wants you around by the side entrance. Let's go.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? Cass is the one that makes the rules around here, man, and the last thing you want to do is cross Cass.
Well, where's Stacy?
She's the one who sent me.
I said, haven't you done enough?
Any damage was done by you, Iris.
You forced me to tell my father something that nearly broke his heart. I can still see the pain in his eyes, and now you're trying to destroy every friendship I have.
I don't have to do that. You did that yourself on the witness stand in front of half of Bay City.
I don't give a damn about Bay City, but I do care about my father.
Oh, really? You care about him? That's why you tried to steal his company and destroy his family?
I was his family until you came along.
That's terrific, Iris. Everything is everybody else's fault.
Listen, I don't have to listen to some self-righteous nobody accusing me of things I haven't done. You have never loved him. You only ever cared about his money, and perhaps one day he'll realize that.
What the hell is going on in here? I can hear you two all the way down the hallway.
I'm sorry.
Evan does not need this kind of commotion.
Of course he doesn't. I'm sorry, Evan. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks.
Iris, I do not want Evan disturbed. Do you understand?
Me? I wouldn't dream of it.
Good.
So you choked under pressure.
No.
No. What do you mean, no? Cass is the one that makes the rules around here.
Stacy said to wait here.
Yeah, but she's part of the team, just like me. Excuse me, what are you doing? Me? Just being friendly. I'll see ya. She is not part of the team.
I think so.
Don't even talk to her, all right? You okay? Okay. Let's go in.
How did you feel when you went into the Hall of Mirrors?
At first, I felt relieved. I was away from all the noise. And then I felt confusion for all the reflections in the mirrors.
And then what?
Then I heard a voice.
From the party?
No, I don't think so. It sounded like someone was very angry. And then I heard something else.
Can you describe it?
It was more like a thud.
Like someone struggling or fighting?
Objection.
Sustained. What did it sound like?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. All I know is it was very frightening. So I turned to leave, and that's when I saw him.
Whom did you see?
The man that was dressed like the strong man.
And you recognized him as the same man who'd been following you?
Yes.
And you were frightened?
Yes. Very frightened. The man was well, he didn't have a shirt on, and he was carrying a mallet.
Was it a large mallet, the kind that you try to ring the bell when you test your strength?
Yes.
One moment, please, Your Honor.
I'll tell them the gun they found wasn't your gun. You'll go free.
And what happens to you then?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, so many people have been hurt from this trial. John and Charlene and my husband. I mean, they tell the truth and it changes their lives.
Fanny, in my life, anything I know about kindness, I learned from you. I'll do anything you want. I don't don't care what happens to me.
So, are you ready? No doubts.
No.
Nine.
Mrs. Martin didn't bring Allie back yet?
No. So how was Annie Rose?
I didn't go there. I went to see Evan. He's better.
Great.
I want to talk.
Why?
I love you. And I'm sorry that we fought.
So am I.
I need you to understand something, though. Doing this article is very important to me. Otherwise, everything that I've gone through has been for nothing.
Is it that important?
Maybe one more young woman will be more careful about who she goes out with. Maybe people like Annie Rose won't be able to get started as easily. Is that important?
Yes.
So then you agree to let me do my article?
I agree that you should do what you think is right.
Thanks. Thanks, Sam.
But I also think that this is not that important and that I think it's damn dangerous.
I knew I had a husband that would understand.
Fine, go ahead, finish your article, but after this, no more investigative reporting.
This is a new opener, and I am going to be set to go. Okay.
Well, I don't know how she found it, my income tax form, but she found it. With the name Bennett Publishing right there in black and white. So there I was.
The good old IRS.
It's not that funny, Evan.
I didn't say it was. So she made you tell Mac?
No, that was my choice. I thought if I told him myself, he might understand.
But he didn't.
No. He was so upset, he behaved as if I'd kill somebody.
Well, Iris, what did you expect?
I don't know. Well, maybe if he'd started yelling and shouting, you know, he would have got over it.
Well, maybe he will. Eventually.
Not this time. This time, I don't think he'll get over it.
Well, I'm sure you'll bring him around sooner or later. You always do. But right now, I think you've got worse problems to worry about.
What are you talking about?
Cass Winthrop pointed a finger at you on the witness stand. Now, if he manages to get Felicia off, you are going to be a prime suspect in this murder case.
I don't see why.
Well, you better tell that to the cops when they come calling, little Iris.
Well, they could just as easily come calling at you, couldn't they? I mean, after all, we've got the same alibi, haven't we? We were together.
One small problem here. Our alibis are lies. But just out of curiosity, did you kill Jason?
Why? Didn't you?
And what did you do?
I tried to get away. I just didn't quite know where to run. His image seemed to be everywhere. It was doubled and tripled.
Everywhere you looked, you saw the strong man. So you took out the gun?
Yes, I did. I only wanted to scare him. He kept coming closer to me, or it seemed that way, and then it did go off, and I really think that I shot at a mirror.
Were you trying to kill the strong man?
No, I was only trying to frighten him. I was trying to keep him away from me.
Were you trying to kill Jason Frame?
No, I didn't even know that Jason was there.
So after the gun went off and the mirror shattered, what happened?
Jason's body came through the glass at my feet. He was dead. I don't really know what happened next. I don't. I fainted.
And at that moment, just before you fainted, you thought you had killed Jason Frame.
Yes.
You had no idea that the bullet from your gun lodged in a carousel horse some 100 feet away.
Your Honor.
For all you know, Jason Frame was fighting with someone behind the mirror.
Your Honor.
And that someone could have taken the gun that Jason carried for protection, the gun that matched yours exactly, and fired at point-blank range.
Your Honor, please.
Sustained. Let's stick to what the witness knows, Mr. Winthrop.
Yes, sir. All right, Felicia. So far, all we have is your word that this is the way it happened. But isn't there someone who was there that night who can corroborate everything that you're telling us?
Yes,
And who might that be?
the strong man.
The man that followed you into the Hall of Mirrors.
Yes.
He saw you as clearly as you saw him, isn't that right?
Yes.
He knows that you shot from several feet away, not at close range as the prosecution contends. Am I right?
I'll do anything you want. I don't care what happens to me.
I'm sorry.
Am I right, Felicia?
Yes. Yes, you are.
And as you look around the court, do you see that man sitting here? Miss Gallant, do you see that man sitting here in the court today?
No.
Sir, would you stand up, please? Thank you. Felicia, is this the man?
No, it is not the same man.
Russell Crowe, Mel Gibson, Terry Hatcher, and even Prince Charles all started on soaps. See how the biggest stars got their start. They started on Soaps 4, tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.